I want one. How much are they?
The 100 gram is 80, and the 2
80.
ounce is 53. Both prices shipped.
Turn this damn camera off.
Hit the
Whoa.
camera button.
Why do you want it off?
Yeah, okay. I think that's it.
Who's
What's up, guys?
Silver.
Can you hear me now, Silver Hair?
What?
It's Mike. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Mike, turn on your mic because we can't hear you.
It's on.
I hear you, Mike.
Who's talking?
Okay. I knew it wasn't me then. I didn't think it was me.
Hi, Mike.
Hey, how's it going?
All right. Silver who?
Silver Dragon.
Silver.
Dragon.
How can you tell?
How's that grandson doing?
Oh, man, he is big. He's big. Yeah, I tell you what, my daughter actually should have had a C-section.
Doesn't that give you goosebumps just like your firstborn, eh?
I am telling you. Now, the difference here is I was actually in the room for my grandson's birth. I wasn't in the room for my daughter's birth.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
You're braver than I am. I did one of those once, and that was enough.
Well, now, I wasn't like in visual, you know, I couldn't see nothing, but yeah, they had a little cubby hole where, we were sitting and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Just hearing that, I don't want no, that's not good.
I watched the cesarean close up once, and that was good for me.
Yeah, so my daughter, she was born by cesarean, and the doctor, he actually, suggested I not go in there because he had a lot of problems with dads seeing,
Oh, yeah.
their wives.
You get a little
yeah.
wobbly. Yeah, if you're not used to that kind of stuff, that's pretty hard on the head.
Yeah. Blood and stuff don't bother me, but whenever I see, if I see my family, injured, that's man, yeah, that's
blood didn't bother me either, but it was the smell.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Yeah.
Oh, man.
I got a nose full of that, and I just about hit the floor.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm glad I didn't experience that then. Oh, man. So what's going on with everybody today?
Is Ikeo still here?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just listening along.
Yeah, we're just talking baby births.
Yeah, my daughter comes home this evening, and the little baby should be able to come home in a few days. They're gonna give my daughter a few days home, or a couple days by herself, and then she's got to go back up to the hospital and spend a day or two with the baby in the hospital, kind of like mommy training.
Oh, yeah. Get each other. Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
I appreciate that. I really do. It's kind of exciting, first one, man. It's a weird feeling. Does that mean I'm getting old?
No, it means you're growing up.
Yeah, big time growth.
Yeah, there's a difference, right?
Oh, yeah. No, you know what? When your first grandchild comes along, you know you've done something good.
Oh, that's when you're getting old.
Well, see, that's what I was wondering, man. Because I mean, I don't really feel that old. I don't even feel like I'm grown up completely yet, really.
Well, now you have no choice.
Yeah. Oh man.
How's Silver Soul Man doing?
Silver Soul Man's doing well.
What's
going on, fellas?
Man.
He's a soul man.
He's a soul man.
So what's new with everybody?
Grandson, I think I win.
Grandson?
Yeah.
Just when did this happen?
2 nights ago.
Congratulations, boy or girl?
Boy, 9.5 pounds, man.
Oh, that's a big boy right there.
He is a
road.
Nice, congratulations.
Oh man, thank you.
Both of my boys were 9-pounders.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's
that
what my
is big.
mother's saying.
Yeah, my wife about killed me.
Like I said, my daughter, she was 6 pounds 9 ounces when she was born. She was born by cesarean. Just when his head was halfway out, she changed her mind.
Oh.
They usually do that. Crowning and then boom, stop.
Oh man. Well, the doctor had to like stick a suction cup on the baby's head to help pull him out because it well, I probably shouldn't even be saying this, but yeah, it ripped her, man.
Oh,
They able to push, so they had to like help pull the baby out.
I'm sure that's
So,
that's not a good thing.
no,
Big
well,
baby.
All right, so
My first son was born
first
breech.
point for the kid.
So
You're
has
gonna-
anybody else checked out Ikeo's app yet?
Nope, I didn't even know he had one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, before we get to
What-
that, are you gonna get like a lunar, birth year lunar for
What was that?
for Soul Man? Are you gonna get like a commemorative coin for your kid?
Yeah, well, I do. I have I collect a bunch of them actually for my son. He's born in 2013, so I got a bunch of different snakes. And then for my daughter's 2015, but she was born in January, so it's
Gotcha.
not the sheep. It's actually the horse.
That's
But they're
right.
all 2014s. But so I just got a bunch of both. And you can never have too much silver, so I just stocked up on both the sheep and the horse. But what's the app do?
The app is, I tell people this, but it's always kind of a chuckle. But basically, it's a social sharing app.
Okay.
But in the realest sense, like you can share stuff with your social network. Like LinkedIn for
Yeah.
your work. But this one, you build community pools of your stuff,
Okay.
like gardening equipment, camping, snowboarding, whatever, right? So you don't have to buy new.
Interesting. I'll have to check it out.
And it comes with a little item tracker, so you can, you ever let someone borrow something and they never return it?
Yep.
Yeah, so this keeps a list of how long they've had it.
You should add some sort of GPS tracking on that too, so you can find it when you need it.
People get mad at me if I put GPS tracking. I'm trying to come at it from a prepper / collector's point of view, and
Yeah, people don't want you to. Yeah, I hear that. So,
nobody wants to know, right?
no.
So it's like a timeshare for mobile stuff.
Well, you can share anything you want. Now, let me see. Can you see that?
Well, I saw it for a microsecond.
For a second it popped up and then disappeared.
Yeah, there we go.
There you
So
go.
there's a little tracker. You can see everyone's time, how long they've had it, who it is, and what they want.
Okay.
And then you can.
Hell, I entered your giveaway.
Yep. So this one you request in, and then from here, he's just a manager. You can just
Oh, okay.
Yeah, basically it's just to help people save money, man. So you don't have to buy a bunch of disposable stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And make sure you get it back. That's all. So you can give stuff away, you can borrow stuff, you can lend stuff out and borrow, and you can buy and sell.
It basically just tracks where it is. That way, you always know. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. So I just released that yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and on top of that,
What's the name of the app?
IKEA.
IKEA.
Yeah.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
On top of that, you get a little inventory manager. So your profile, all your stuff.
Yeah.
You can actually search your own database and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, cool.
So here's a list of items. So it makes it really easy because as a collector and stacker, right? It's hard to manage the stuff that we get. So I tried to make it easy.
No doubt, there's just so much of it. Yeah.
Yeah, right. And then when you try to look for stuff, oh, do I have this? So
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, I'll definitely have to take a look at it and see what it's all about.
but dude, I'll be honest with you, man. It's kind of rough right now. It's definitely rough around the edges.
Oh, I'm sure if you just it's probably in beta right now. If you just released it yesterday.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that the only thing I gotta get over is the stacker privacy thing. A lot of stackers are pretty private. I'm thinking about coming out with.
Got to start somewhere.
Yeah. I'm thinking of coming out with a separate one just for stackers. That's you have your own database
Kind of
on your phone.
anonymous. Yeah, where it's not like in public or in the cloud or anything.
Yeah, it's not in the cloud. It's just store it on your phone. So if you lose your phone, that's it.
Yeah, well, that probably makes sense for. Yeah, well, most stackers are really private. So,
Those are some of the noisiest nacho chips I've ever heard, Pops.
Oh, sorry.
So yeah, and then I started slanging my IKEA cubes too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is it just
part of
poured
the launch.
cubes?
The first set is out.
I think I saw those on your page. Or did you do a video on them?
I did.
Yeah, I think I watched that video. I did see those. Those are cool cubes. I like the. I really like poured cubes a lot. Who stamped and poured those for you?
I believe it was YPS.
YPS did it?
I think so.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's all good. Yeah, they do some they do a lot of good work at YPS. I just picked up that a couple of those 4-ounce Phoenix bars from them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is this thing working?
We can hear you, Pops.
Yes, I see. Yeah, I see the cubes there. Yeah, I like those. Those are pretty cool.
Okay, so you guys can actually hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I
Yes.
can.
Okay, sorry, my computer's still screwed up from the headphone jack breaking off in there, so didn't know if it actually worked with these headphones plugged in or not.
Wait, the jack broke off in the computer?
Yeah, it's inside the computer. I'm using a USB headphone set with a secondary microphone. So,
Oh,
yeah.
It worked.
Apologize if I'm a little loud at the moment.
all good.
Yeah, me too. I've got my Bluetooth headset on. Apparently, I was actually fixing to walk out the door and my phone started ringing. And then I noticed it was a Hangout. It's like, oh shit, let me cover the cameras real quick.
Yeah, every time I log on, that camera kicks on and catches me like off guard.
Yeah, I put my finger. I got forward and rear facing cameras, so I had to cover them both up.
Yeah, so do I, but I just like try to point it in a different direction at first.
I use my desktop and it's always pointed at the ceiling.
Yeah.
So are we live on YouTube currently?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, great. Everybody can hear how stupid I am. Yay.
Along with the rest of us.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It kind of goes with the territory sometimes. But
Oh yeah.
And what they usually recommend is putting a strip over your camera at all times, and then you take it off.
Yeah, when you use it. Yeah. So people can't just spy on you.
Right.
No, you
so
actually
I've actually
have
got an
to log
unboxing
on.
to show. So is
Oh.
my video actually working, or do I have it
Yeah,
turned off?
I see a
It's not on
box,
now.
an Atmex box full of stuff.
I don't see it.
That's IKEA.
That's IKEA. Shadow, I can see a blue box with a blue figure in it.
Yeah, I had one of those idiot moments where I
Yeah.
kept calling this. At first, I called this one a Mutiny Metals, but
That's
Silver
next
Slacker
one.
called me out and said I was
Oh
wrong.
man, yeah, I'm not seeing it.
Do
There
those
we
cube
go.
weigh
I
an
had to
ounce
turn my
each?
camera off and on again.
Oh,
IKEA.
I see it now.
IT crowd.
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got it
IKEA.
working now. There we go.
Are those cubes 1 ounce each?
There's 100 grams and 2 ounce.
Shadow, do you know your face is on?
Yeah, I do actually. I'm doing an unboxing live.
Okay.
Oh, 2
Yeah.
ounce. Okay, cool.
So the other day I made a video talking about getting back into silver-ish and gold, blah, blah, blah. So here it is. What number? 89. That's pretty low.
Nice.
What is it you're opening?
I got one of those Halloween bars from MPM,
Okay.
the spider one, Black Widow.
A little Engelhard.
Yeah, I'm about to show it. So
Oh, nice.
yeah,
There
I
you go.
paid up a little bit for it, but I got it.
Hold it right there.
Ooh. That's a nice little bar.
Yeah, I love these bars. Truthfully, I kind of want to buy another one, to tell you the truth.
What is that, a 5 ounce?
It's a 2 ounce.
2 ounce.
Did they make bigger sizes of these?
I have no idea.
I think they made a 5 ounce, a 2 and a 5.
Oh, then I need to go buy a 5 ounce while I'm at it. But no, I was going to do this today on... I finally have a weekend off. Let's do it live. So,
Nice.
all right, YouTube. Yeah, Monarch Precious Metals get these to me pretty quick. I'm fairly close to them, so...
I've never bought from them.
Aaron said it showed up pretty fast. So
I've looked at some of their stuff, but I've never really gotten anything from them.
now the only thing that I actually do have a little bit of a complaint with about this is it's not actually black on the inside, you know, the legs and whatnot. At least not on mine. If you can get that a little closer there, it looks black, but it's not actually black on the spider itself, other than around the middle body. That is one detractment I have from it.
Okay, Silver Siren says those bars only come in 2 ounce. They're limited edition.
Yeah, they
The
are
Engelhard?
Yeah,
1,000.
yeah.
These
They only,
bars are 1,000 mintage, and I got 89 in case anybody's curious.
Nice low number. I
Yeah,
swear
that's
they
what I
came
was
in 5
thinking.
ounce. I swear they came in 5 ounce. But I don't think they're limited. I guess I could be wrong. I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, the bar itself does have a kind of a neat blackish tinge to it. I'll turn this around because I'm spooking a guy. Not sure who I'm spooking, but they're in here, so I'm spooking him. So, but you can't really see it because the lighting in here is making it a little hard to see. But it's got a very blackish antique tinge to it. I may just have to make a video and take some photographs of it to better show everybody, but it's a neat bar.
Cool.
I mean, let me see here. I've got the Halloween bar from a few years ago. Maybe I can show that in comparison.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not seeing the bars or anything, man. All I'm seeing is an icon.
Well, this
Yeah.
is 2014, the Zombie Hand bar.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm going to try and show this at the same time. As you can see, this one's a little darker than this one. This
The
is what a
spider is?
normal bar looks like. This is what the new one looks like for Halloween. This one's darker.
Can't really tell on the video. But yeah.
Yeah, well, you can see how much more reflective this one is than this one, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
So-
I can see that.
Yep.
I'm doing a, I don't have them all, Silver Siren. I just have the two. I took a hiatus in 2015 from buying them. I probably will go on eBay at some point and pick one up on there. I'll probably pay a premium for it, but to have a complete collection, you know. I do kind of collect those. But, yeah. Oh, I don't think I've ever shown it on the Boo Ghost one. Not sure which one that is, Silver Siren. Let's just get that out of here. Don't need my address on camera. If you've got a link, Silver Siren, that'd help because I don't know which one you're talking about. I don't think I've ever shown this on camera. If I have, it's been long enough. I don't think anybody will mind me showing this. But a long while ago, I picked this up. Here, I'll take it out of the thing. It's reflecting too much.
It's pretty nice gold Indian. Is that a gold Indian?
Yeah, it's a gold Indian. I think it's a $5. I think.
It looks like
$5.
$5 because of the
Yeah,
size.
it's 5. Yeah, I bought this when gold was at $1,000 an ounce. So this baby went up in value.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I've been holding on to it because I kind of like the coin.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
really
yeah, I
do
could
like
sell it for.
the Incused Indians.
I mean, yeah, I could sell it for a nice little premium, but I just don't want to. It's a 1908.
Okay.
It's also a 1908. So that was the first year of issue, if I remember right.
Yeah, I can see it now. I had to turn on the damn big screen through the PlayStation to be able to see it because on my phone it's just showing the icon. Okay.
Sorry.
Oh no, that's just my crap here.
I know I normally don't get to these get-togethers, so it's been long enough for me. I don't really remember how these work.
Well, I'm pretty new to them myself.
Fair enough. Drop me a PM with your link if I'm not subscribed to you already. I'll drop you a subscribe.
I think you're subscribed. I believe we're subscribed to each other.
Yeah, probably are.
Yeah,
I've been trying to keep up with everybody, even if I'm not stacking today. You know, I try and keep up with everybody.
Yeah, I don't think it. Who are you? What's your screen name?
Oh, I'm the Ghost Quarter on YouTube.
The Ghost Quarter?
Oh, the Ghost Quarter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look at that.
Yeah, I'm not subscribed to you. I'll check you out.
Well, you guys probably will be a little bit bored. I haven't done anything with silver in quite a while, or gold, but I'm trying to get back into that. I mean, here's the proof on that. So I'm going to be getting back into it now that I finally got a job and I can kind of afford to do it.
Something's blowing up. What is that?
Something blew up.
Oh yeah, found my diamonds the other day.
Diamonds.
Yeah,
Just
I
love
own
them.
diamonds. I literally opened a box the other day that was my old stack. I had some other stuff in there that was like copper and so on and so forth. And then I move all that crap out of the way and it's like, oh my god, freaking diamonds. Where'd these come from?
Wow.
But yeah, I own some Provident diamonds that I bought years ago. I paid like $50 for it at the time. It doubled in value. So
Wow.
yeah.
Nice. Okay, who's using a Zippo?
That would be me.
My two
And
air
wouldn't you know it?
Silvas.
When you know it, I go to light it and it just instantly runs out of fluid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you guys caught me. I was actually fixing to walk out the door and drive down to the garage and
start messing around with some silver. I was thinking about casting up some stuff today.
Wait, casting up stuff
nice.
like a forge?
Yeah, sand casting.
Yeah, actually, I'm looking to get into that. Believe it or not. So,
Zeke, is that you, buddy?
Hey, Mr.
Hey,
Lee.
Zeke is in there.
What's going
who's
on?
Zeke?
You don't know Mr. Zeke?
Hang
Oh
on, I forgot to
no!
start my car.
No, sorry, I don't think I do. I don't think we've ever ran into each other.
Silver pour extraordinaire.
Yeah, Mr. Zeke
My
is the
apologies, I
man.
mean no offense.
Oh no. You gotta go check him out though, man.
Yeah, that's the tree of life you're looking at there.
What's going on, everybody?
Not much, Mr. Zeke. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing.
How's the weather down there?
Oh, it's beautiful, dude. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it was
It's a nice 82 degrees.
Yeah, it's about
Nice.
75 here today.
It's rainy here. Rainy and cold.
Oh, I would take that in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah, me too. It's not snowing yet. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're talking my language. No.
Oh,
Who all's
yeah.
on? I'm in my car.
I was going to mention, the other day I was doing my cashiering job. I actually found a silver quarter opening a roll at work.
Cool.
It was just one of those unexpected things because, you know, I go through thousands of dollars worth of quarters. I don't find anything. What is up with that?
Yeah, they're harder
And
to
then I
find.
go to work and boom.
So Zeke, we got Silver Siren, if you've ever heard of her. And then we got Silver Hair Stacker, if you've ever heard of him. And then we got Silver Dragon. We got Shadow
I'm the ghost
Stack.
quarter. Just go with the ghost quarter. That's my YouTube.
We got Mike GPO. We got
My brother from the north.
That's me.
yeah, who cares about him? We got Fractional Stacker. And did I leave anybody out?
That's a group right there.
Well, yeah.
Just
When
leave
Siren
town.
does a
It's all
chat,
good.
people flock to it like flies on carrion.
That's a silver posse.
Hey, I was ambushed. My phone rang. I answered it.
Ooh, bad move. Always look at the caller ID.
Nah,
we
it's
got-
all good.
Bullion, how's it going?
Bullion's in the house. Oh, Pit Bullion was in the house and then he left.
Yeah.
We scared him
Probably
off.
He had to go shower again. What are we talking about? I heard somebody talking about quarters, cornrow hunting quarters.
That was me.
Dude, I did 2 boxes of quarters and 2 boxes of dimes about a year ago and swore I would never touch either of them again.
Well, the other day, I went through and found a mercury dime in a bag of $1,000 worth of dimes.
$1,000 worth of dimes, and you
Yep.
found 1 mercury dime.
Yes, I did.
That makes my head hurt because I have a hard time seeing the rims. I mean, the 1 box I did, or the 2 boxes of dimes I did, I had one of those big magnifying glasses that was on a stand that I could look at the rims really quickly because short of looking at every single date or, looking at every coin, I would have been there for days.
Well, I wear glasses and I can still see them, but it's not pretty.
Silver
Then again-
Vessel just joined.
I actually have that mercury dime right here. This is my bag of currency I coin roll hunted over the last 2 years. So it is possible, at least where I live, to find it. It's not.
Oh, yeah.
easy.
No, I mean, I find halves. In fact, today at the local coin shop where I was working today, I turned in 6 40%ers and turned them into 90%ers. It's kind of magic, but it's alchemy.
Alchemy.
Yeah, I traded them in on a roll of quarters, silver quarters. So.
No, you just got to change that one little number on each coin.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, that's how I look at it. I mean, come on now. Isn't that hard?
It's very, very poor quality, but I found this coin roll hunting.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
We had a guy find one in the register at work about a month ago.
I found a silver dime the other day coin roll hunting. I mean, coin roll hunting while at work as well. I opened a roll of dimes, and I think I said quarter.
Yeah, I thought you said
a minute
quarter.
ago. I meant dime, excuse me. I just wasn't going to correct myself on that one.
It's an awesome feeling finding it.
Yeah,
oh my God, I live for that thrill.
I was penny roll hunting and found one of these.
Penny roll hunting.
How did you find that penny roll hunting?
No, this is actually in a storage unit. You put a penny in one of those machines and squish it out.
Yes, actually, I've seen those.
Yeah. We were going through nickels, buffalo head nickels today, just going through a bucket of them, and I thought, man, this is so lame. There isn't even any silver. And then I came across a 1913 Type 1 D-Mint.
I went shop hunting and I found this one.
Nice. Approved order?
Pretty.
Yeah, 56.
Nice.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
That's pretty fantastic is what that is.
Yeah, usually don't find proof quarters like that.
Well, 56, that'd be silver. So.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely silver.
90%.
64 and below.
I asked my local coin store, I asked him if he had any, and he said they're hard to get. He says, but he might have one in the back. And he did. I was born in 56, so I got to collect them.
Okay.
Yeah, you're putting together a whole set of 56, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
I thought that was Canadian.
I got that one already. Now I'm working on them. Well, I got all of them American, except they don't make $1 in 56.
No. Pitbull, what's going on, buddy?
I can't believe Mike is even younger than me.
Yeah, thanks, Pops.
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how this thing works here.
Oh, you're here.
You're doing
great.
Oh, I was watching CCT's latest video. And he showed a CCT showed a 1936 coin. He said something about the year I was born. That's smart, Alec.
Yeah. I saw that.
You saw that?
You were born in 36?
No, but CCT smarted off on his video.
I like hard.
It was actually, what, 41?
Something like that.
Oh, everybody, I haven't said hello yet.
Silver vessel?
Vessel? Awesome.
Man, there's a lot of people in here.
Yeah, there is.
Neglecting, Siren. Is somebody new in here that I haven't interviewed yet?
Only no.
Yeah.
Pitt? No, I've interviewed Pitt, haven't I?
Okay. What about Dragon? Oh, no. I'm not here. I'm not here.
That's no excuse. Silver Dragon, is this your first time to chat on a Silver Siren chat?
No, I think it might be my second.
Yeah, I think he was here last week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now, the days have ran together for me, so I really don't even know what today is.
Day after yesterday.
Oh. Well, it's a good thing because I didn't get up until afternoon today. I think that was the first time I actually got some sleep in about 4 days.
That's all right.
Sleep's good.
Oh, yeah.
Grandchildren and
Fractional, what is that coin you're showing on your avatar? It's a gold horse facing left.
Looks like it's Russian.
Oh, of course I just received a message.
Hey, Pitbullion,
Yeah.
how did those gold fish sell for you? I know they were released yesterday.
I wish I sold more.
goldfish. You sold goldfish?
Yep, goldfish. He ships them live in a bag of water.
Yeah.
How do you prevent leakage?
I leave that up to the consumer.
It
Yep.
depends.
Oh, it's for the post office. Oh, I got to tell this story now that you said that. Y'all ready for a story which has nothing to do with anything?
Always.
Why not?
So I was going to start a worm farm. So there's actually worm farms that will sell you worms. And they ship them to my... And I lived in a small town at the time, and we didn't have home delivery. We had to go get all our mail at the post office. So they crammed this box of worms in my mail box, and all of them crawled out all over everybody else's boxes and mail and down on the post office floor. And there was like, you're guaranteed to have 10,000 worms when you open your package, right? So I probably only had about 5,000 left in my box. The rest were all over the post office.
People got some worms. Nice.
Okay, sorry.
Hey, I got your package, Zeke.
Oh, okay.
Just confirming that.
I have sent so many packages out in the last week.
No, the ones that you want me to antique.
Oh yeah, yeah. The Blackened Series 2.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh shit.
What?
Nice one.
I just drove home from the coin shop and realized I need to go by the post office to check the post office box.
Well, at least I reminded you.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys, for distracting me.
Speaking of post office boxes, did I ever tell y'all about the time I ordered worms through the mail?
No,
Man,
No, never heard that.
Oh, please tell me more.
I was so enraptured in the worm farm story that I wasn't paying attention to where I was driving.
Well, that's not safe, man.
Worm farms? No, I know. I think they made it illegal in like 28 or 29.
They're only illegal in 28 states. Come on.
club out here called the Worm Farm.
I heard that 60% of the time they work every time.
Oh, what?
60% of the time they work every time.
Yeah.
You put the goldfish up for sale yesterday, Pitt?
Yeah.
I need to check the website. I think I might need a goldfish.
I don't think I stood too much of a chance against Slackers Phoenix.
Yeah, that sold out in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I
No
bought it
shit.
in the first minute, and they already had like, I think 50 or 60 of them gone.
Well, I was trying, I contacted them. I wanted to get like a low number in the first like 10. So I ordered within the first 30 seconds, I got 2. And then,
Nice.
yeah, I looked after that, and there were like 100 gone.
Yeah, I picked up 2 as well.
Nice.
Good.
Yeah, I got my order in about 30 seconds in, but I was actually out eating at the time, so I had to tell everybody, sorry, I'll be right back to the table in a moment.
Got to do something real quick. Because you can tell how many people are in there. Like, guests and members, and like right before 8, there was 180 people in there. It's like, holy hell! I couldn't
they were
believe
ready
it.
to go.
But yeah, those are gorgeous looking bars there, or whatever you want to call them. So I was happy to get my 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip one and keep one, hopefully. And,
Yeah, that's what I was planning on doing. They're already antiqued, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
But they're not blackened.
Yeah, there's a difference. There's a difference.
Hell yeah, there's a difference.
Yeah, I was gonna. Hey, Pitt, you don't do the back of the coins also. You just do the front, right?
No, I do the whole thing.
Do you do both?
Yeah.
Black is the night, dude. Check out my video. It's awesome.
Okay. Well, I saw the one, but then I saw others that you've done that when you flip it over, like if you do a round, like the back doesn't seem like it's blackened. Like if you do it like a tree of life or something.
Oh no, yeah, I didn't do the tree of life on the back. I just because there's no ridges really on there, so when you go
Well, you just can't
shine
do it.
off, it just goes down.
Okay, because
Keep it black, but I like polishing it off better.
all right, because I was gonna see if you when I send you mine this week, I wanted to get the whole thing done, but if you can't do it, it's no biggie.
Yeah,
Take a file.
it's less work.
Just take a file to the back of it, and that'll create ridges.
Shave it down. I'll take a hammer to it before I ship it
Yeah,
out.
hit it with the hammer a couple times. I'm sure you can get something
Yeah.
going.
Sink it in, yeah.
I'm all for that.
On the mail.
How are those Vulcan long bars been selling, Pitt?
Sorry, I had to run back over here. Yeah, no, they've been selling pretty good. I think we only got like 4 left.
Oh, really? Because I was thinking about picking one up. I figured they'd sell pretty well.
Yeah, they're selling quite nicely. I'm happy with those.
So, anyone else pick up anything cool lately? Anything?
I picked up 3 20th-ounce pandas today.
Nice.
Because there's people that weren't in here when I showed it earlier.
2016?
Yeah, it's the new Halloween bar from Monarch Precious Metals.
Yes. Yeah.
Show it again.
And, German.
Yeah, I'm turning it around to show the serial number I got.
Wasn't it like 80 or something? 89?
Yeah, it's 89. It's 89.
Nice.
I host black way better.
I'm actually thinking about picking up a couple more of these over the next couple weeks.
Mintage on those.
1,000.
Did y'all see the Donald Trump mugs are selling on eBay for $2,000?
I
No.
can safely say no.
Yeah.
Look at the side chat. I put in the link.
I hope
4 of them
Making
have sold.
gladly say no.
I hope they're silver or gold. $2,000.
No, they look like cheap crap to me.
It only takes one.
Yep. Someone probably bought one.
And they won't ship to Canada.
Yeah, that's
They're made in Canada.
over in the UK. They've just been doing the new £5 note, and they've been selling them on eBay, and people have been waiting for like the low,
Be
the
right
low.
back a
numbers.
moment. I think someone's knocking on my door.
They may not ship to Canada.
But look, it says 4 have sold.
For $2,000. Wow. Whoever's selling them is making some money.
Well, the same on a brick on a wall. Whatever that means.
Maybe I should start pouring the Trump bars again.
Yeah, I bet you'd make some. Yeah, people will buy them.
Put them on oh no, I forgot. I hate eBay.
I don't. eBay's making me money.
Man, they take a lot of money though.
Yeah, they take a lot of money.
No, they
I don't
will
like
take
eBay.
10%.
That's
Do
a lot of money.
for prison bar.
But I get worldwide exposure.
Sorry about that.
I can't sell my crap anywhere else for 10% and get
You're not
near
selling
the audience.
YouTube 0% minus PayPal.
Yay!
I mean, think about it. If you opened your own website and you would have to advertise traffic so hard, you would be spending buku money compared to what eBay charges you.
You need to get in on IKEA's new website.
Yeah, the new app he's got going.
IKEA's app is pretty sweet.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I got it on my phone.
I don't know if you're gonna find the same people that buy the stuff you're selling though.
What are you selling? Worm farms?
Anything that'll make money. I just sold a
Pokemon.
yeah, Pokemon sells.
Oh, not the ball.
Silver vessel? What? Can everybody hear silver? I can't hear silver vessel.
You can't hear me?
Oh,
Yeah,
now
I can hear him.
I hear Vessel.
You always
hear
see something I sold. Huh?
I just see them pop up once in a while and nothing comes out.
Yeah, like, speaking of eBay, here, I picked up something from eBay. Let me see if I can get my camera going. I'll show you guys.
Yes, Silver
Here
Siren.
we go.
If I could figure this damn thing out. Let me point it away, Okay. Is my camera working?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see you.
Face.
Okay, I can't see shit.
Well, we can see you.
Can you see that? Can you see that watch?
I see you, not a watch.
Yeah, we see it pointed at you, your face.
Ah, crap! How's that?
Yeah.
Can you see that?
What kind of watch is that?
It is a bamboo watch. It's made out of bamboo.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool as shit, man.
If you move a foot to the right, you're out of the picture. Your left. Your
The
left.
other way. You were good a minute ago. Yeah.
How's that,
That
man?
would be the
There you go.
1 ounce copper bar I bought, Silver Siren.
That thing has to be light as hell.
Oh, it is, man. Shit. Maybe half an ounce, if that.
That is awesome. I've never even heard of a bamboo watch.
I was actually just on eBay and seen it.
I think that's cool as hell.
They're making everything out of bamboo nowadays.
It's nature's carbon fiber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I take
Okay, well, now I know
every
when I
day.
turn my camera on, it's facing me instead of the table that I got it pointed at. That's great.
That happened to me once.
You know, Dragon, I always pictured you with a beard.
Well, I keep some scruff, man. I don't fully shave. Yeah, I don't like the razor on my face, so I just trim it down.
Yeah,
I'm just
I
gonna
sold
ask
that.
this. Is there any reason to buy Cole silver? Just pure question.
What kind of silver?
I was thinking like mercury dimes, so on and so forth. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Seated
Constitutional
Liberties.
silver? Hell yeah, I'd buy that up. That's the best type of silver to buy.
Really? Yeah, I got some. I don't really collect it, but I do have some. Maybe I ought to offer it up to everybody.
You can.
I was-
Prepping silver.
That's as close to spot as you can get, or to melt is constitutional silver. I got bags of it. Love that
Yeah, I
stuff.
was actually thinking about smaller term investing by buying more in the form of currency like that. I like bars, but I also like the actual, coins that were minted. And
Yeah.
I have a lot of bars and coins and so forth, so I was thinking I'd just pick up some actual currency minted in silver.
I'd recommend going with the constitutional silver over bars. I mean, the only bars I like are the poured bars and stuff like that. I'm not big on the regular bars.
That shit hits the fan silver.
Yeah, exactly. I don't look at it that way. I look at it as an investment, since it's like the cheapest silver you're gonna get.
Yeah.
I just like
Like I said,
international silver too.
I have some, but I just don't really collect it. So Shit.
Yeah, it's not unless you're going high grade stuff. It's not something you really collect.
I do.
Anybody interested in Sacagawea dollars?
What about them?
Anybody interested in them? I actually have 3 mint rolls, 2000p Sacagawea dollars.
2000.
2000, yeah. It's still in the mint roll, man. I don't even know why I have them, honestly. I don't collect these either, but I just, when we moved, I found them.
I'll give you spot price. Spot price nickel.
Nickel each.
Nickel.
Yeah.
They make so many of those, and they're worth $1 really.
Yeah. Oh, you can get some of the different ones, I guess, but yeah, the Sacagaweas aren't really worth too much.
Yeah, like I said, when we moved, I just found them. I found quite a few stuff.
Salivate Metal was talking about those the other day. I think about some that were made in gold.
Really?
Really?
I didn't catch that.
There was about a dozen of them, and they went up in the space shuttle or something and came back down.
And those are probably worth a freaking ton.
So I was just sitting here. I just found a 1920 wheat penny sitting on my desk for some reason in a thing.
Yeah, I had several of those too.
I don't know why it was sitting there. It was just laying there.
I got some Buffalo nickels. I found a couple of Canadian pennies also. Oh.
Yeah, they don't make those anymore.
No more Canadian pennies.
Yeah, I've been hoarding those when I find them. Not because I expect them to go up in value, just because I kind of like them.
Here, let me see if I can pull them out real quick.
I got a question for everybody.
What's that?
Anybody heard anything out of Palladium Metal?
Oh, what?
No.
I don't even know what that is.
Palladium Metal.
Palladium.
Okay.
I haven't seen a video or heard anything out of him in forever.
Yeah. I haven't heard anything or seen anything either.
Last I heard, he was going to come out with some bigger.
This is strange.
They are really cool. You're lucky to have some, Zeke.
Yeah. I have a coin that I've been holding off on doing a video on for bloody forever. I don't really like this kind of thing, but it was just so cheap that I couldn't pass it up on eBay for $1. So I'm just going to show this and get this off my chest. It's World War II Hitler coin type thing. Nazi, that's the word I'm looking for. I have no idea if this is silver or not, but...
Back it up.
Yeah, sorry.
Does it say
is it
2 marks or 5 marks?
10 marks.
I'm still waiting for. Okay, there it is. Apparently, I'm on a delay now.
Is it 10 marks or 10?
10 marks? That's 10 Reichspfennig.
Yeah,
it's 10 Reichspfennig.
I was hoping somebody here could tell me more about it. I picked it up on the super cheap, and I know nothing about it.
If you paid $1 for it, that's what it's about worth.
Yeah. That's what I figured, but it was just one of those things where it's like I bought it and then I'm like, I don't know if I should do a video on this.
The Nazis made 2 silver ones. They're 2 marks and 5 marks.
Okay.
I love the 5 marks.
10 cents.
Okay. Well, now that I know that if I come across any, I'll obviously grab them, but
yeah, you can.
For the simple fact they're silver. That's the only reason. But
I've got 4 of the 5 mark ones, and they made 2 different variants. They made one with the first year. They made one with the swastika and one without.
Yeah, mine has a swastika on it. Again, that's partially why I was like, probably better not do a video on that.
That's history.
Yeah.
Well,
I
we
got a
know
couple
how
of other coins.
offendable people are these days. God forbid you say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing.
Can you
Yeah.
see that? Can you see
They
that
can
set?
find a different channel.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it. But you know, it's just why make trouble?
There you go, Shadow. There's the silver ones on the top there.
Oh, those are neat.
And
Yeah, I got a few of those.
there's an aluminum one. They made all kinds of them, but
What are the ones underneath?
those are Reichspfennigs. They're
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 5, 10. And the one over here is the top one is a 50 Pfennig. It's made out of aluminum.
All right, cool.
And the two over on this side are silver. The two marks and the 5 marks.
That's really
Yeah,
cool.
I got the silver ones, but I don't have any of the other ones you got there. Those are cool looking.
Yeah, and don't tell anybody, but these are hot glued on the felt.
I won't tell anyone.
I see the reflection of you in there. You're sitting there with was that a picture?
Is that better?
Yeah. No, I mean, looked like a reflection of you and your. Was that a picture or something? It was reflecting.
I got probably about 20 pictures up on the wall of me and all the ladies that I know.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. I saw a little lady there sitting with you.
Yeah, there's a few of them up there.
Pimp of the North.
Winnipeg. I'm on Winnipeg.
If we ain't pimping, we ain't working.
Win a pimp.
There's nothing else to do.
All right, is my camera working?
Yes.
Yeah, I see a guitar.
That's all.
Yeah, that's my Ibanez. There's that one Canadian penny. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Not really.
What year is it?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I can't see it.
Hey, Dragon,
Yo,
where was that bamboo watch made? Sorry, changing the subject.
I do believe it was made in China. I found it on eBay though.
Okay, I'm done
This
asking.
is a 1982 penny, and here's a 1985. You can see that.
I think the 85 might stick to a magnet. The 82, you might got away with a copper one.
Really? Yeah. Like I said, don't really collect them. I just have them. They were different, so I just for some reason kept them.
Yeah, hang on to them. They don't make them anymore.
Yeah, I've been keeping anything pre-60 of the Canadian pennies.
Zeke, you pouring anything today?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pour some more of the 999 Lions and Tree of Life tonight.
Nice. Those lions came out real nice. I really like those.
Yeah, I got that same mold, and I haven't even poured it yet. I also got the I'm sorry, I'm probably yelling. Sorry about that, guys. I got the lion, with the laying in the savannah with the sun coming up behind it. I got that mold also. Again, haven't poured it yet.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, I've never seen it either.
Oh, really? Well, shit. Maybe I should pour it.
Get to pouring, brother.
Yeah.
I was actually walking out the door when my phone rang, and like I said, I got ambushed. That's all right.
I'm gonna sell my furnace.
Yeah, Zeke, are you still selling that? The old one?
Yeah, I'm gonna sell the my new one should be here on Wednesday. I just rebuilt the one I have, so I'm gonna sell that one to play around with the new one. I don't know why I bought a new one.
Is it bigger?
A moment of weak. Well, the top can be changed out for different size crucibles. So I bought it, and then I found out that it's like $75 for each change-out kit. And I was like, well, shit. Okay, but I'd already ordered it, so I'm kind of stuck with it.
Does it at least come with one?
Yeah, the 10-ounce kit.
Oh, that sucks.
They advertise it as $3.99, which Tabletop Furnace Company I love because they're stateside, they're not in China. I can call them, I can get parts, I can get support, but they advertise it at $3.99. So I thought, well, oh my gosh, dude, that's the way to go. Well, $3.99 is the 10-ounce crucible kit. Now that's 10 ounces gold.
So, which model was it?
It's the quick kiln. It's not. No. I'm sorry. The quick kiln's the propane one. It's the the rapid. Oh crap! They make two different kinds. There's a front loader and a top loader. This is a top loader.
Okay, it's the same one. Is it the same model as the one you're selling, or the one you have now?
Yeah, it's just their new one. You can take the top foam out and change it out with different size holes for different size crucibles. And so I thought, man, what a great idea. And then I didn't realize that after shipping, it's almost $100 to change crucible sizes. So what I'll do is when I get it, I'll just cut the hole bigger and just go back to using the same size crucible, the 1 or 2 kilogram crucible I've always used. But I can only run, they don't recommend you run 2 furnaces on the same plug.
Yeah.
And so I can only run 1, so I don't really see the point in having 2.
Can't you make the adapters yourself, Zeke?
Yeah, because I was actually thinking about getting them when you said you were selling it. I was thinking about picking that up, but I still, because I was looking at
Silver Dragon, are you in North America?
And,
okay, who is what? I'm sorry, I got.
Yeah, someone jumped in there.
Silver Dragon, are you located in North America?
Yes.
Okay. Silver Siren was asking. That's why I stuck my nose in there.
No, I live in Texas.
I'm asking for Silver Siren.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I'm deep south.
The great state of Texas.
Yeah.
I figured that from the accent, but
Iowa over here.
Texas.
Do what?
What part of Texas?
Around the Metroplex, Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Oh, cool. Yeah, my boys live in Mesquite.
Everybody identify this penny?
I can barely see it.
I can't see it at all.
It keeps moving.
But it kind of looks like a Canadian penny to me.
Doesn't say Canada, it just says 1 penny.
No, it's a UK penny.
yeah, that's British. Very modern. Looks like a boat from the 70s.
I got it and changed the other day. I could not. It's got Elizabeth on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely UK-ish.
Yeah, it is. That's from the 70s. It's probably spendable.
Or you can keep it and hope it goes up in value, either or.
Yeah, it's just a garbage coin.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
I've never seen one before, so.
I love this community. We look at regular everyday money as garbage.
Well,
It is.
the stuff
It really is.
No,
it is.
I agree. I agree
Yeah.
now, but 2 years ago, I'd have been like, you guys are crazy. That's money. And now I realize, no, it's not. It's currency.
Yes.
Well, it's not worthless. I mean, we buy actual money with the fake money. So
Yeah.
Good point.
That is
it's
true.
a fair point. It's why everybody.
And
It's
if you
why I
ever,
do the whole card refinery over here. It's
And
why
if
I
you
do
ever-
everything
if you-
I do.
if you ever really need fake money, we can just buy it with our real money.
If you ever watch a metal detector, you'll see them dig up a 20-year-old coin and it's all rotted to hell. But you'll also see them dig up a 200-year-old coin and it looks like somebody dropped it yesterday.
That's
Yeah.
because
Yep.
it's actually silver and gold.
Yeah. Fiat is
Back
not
when they actually
worthless.
made money worth of crap.
I used to buy silver ounces for $5.
Yeah. I used to get them for $6 back in the 90s.
I remember when gold was $32 an ounce.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Yeah, I do not remember that.
Yeah.
That's way before me. I fully admit.
$30 an hour.
Right after World War II.
Oh, go to hell.
Wow. So a $50 gold piece was worth more in fiat than it was gold.
Yep.
Exactly.
Wow.
It was worth $50, not $50 worth of gold.
Wow.
Imagine that. Our currency actually being worth it.
Yeah, really.
I mean, gold
Yeah.
back
So-
then, they didn't really have as much of a use for it, but now every cell phone, electronic device uses it because it conducts electricity better. So it makes sense that it would shoot up in value and be worthless in the past.
Oh shit, man! Your breakers in your house have silver contacts in them.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, so many industrial uses, medical technology, just technology in general, you know.
I can
And
also
silver
remember
supposedly,
when the Canadian dollar was $1.25.
Well,
Wow.
silver's supposedly a antibacterial type thing. It supposedly kills bacteria. That's just something I heard. I don't know if that's actually true. But
It's true. It
oh,
is
it's
true.
true. Okay.
I actually had a guy come into the coin shop the other day and asked me to pour him 2 4-inch rods about the diameter of a pencil out of 999, and I said I can do that, you know. And I told him the going rate for hand poured silver, and he was like, okay, great. And he came back in the next week and he bought them, and I said I've got to ask, what are you going to do with this? And he's like, I'm going to melt it, or not melt it. I'm going to diffuse it into water and drink it.
What?
People
I've
do
heard of
do
that
Yeah.
actually.
It's called colloidal silver.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can just buy it.
And I'm like, why not just suck on it like a candy bar or something?
Yeah.
Well, that's just
Hey Zeke, I got a question for you, buddy. If I pour some silver bullets for myself, how about I drive up there and have you load them for me?
Just mail them. Just mail them to me.
No, actually, I got to get out of here one of these days, man. I got to take a day trip.
Now, here's the thing about, I've actually done some research on this. I have bullet molds. The bullet molds that you buy for lead bullets, if you pour silver into them, the silver contracts smaller than lead would, so they're going to not be the right diameter to load.
Really?
Yeah.
Not
Oh,
only
okay.
that, but they don't fire straight either. I've seen people shoot silver bullets before, and they don't fire for a damn unless it's in a shotgun. That's
No, because they're not the right diameter. They're not gripping the rifling properly. And so
Okay.
you have to actually have RCBS make oversized bullet molds to make silver bullets that are the right diameter.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know.
I'm just saying.
Just werewolves have been breeding.
So, you know some vampires that need killing?
Yes.
No, I just had a wild hair up my ass.
You never know, dude.
Hey,
By the way, you stake vampires, you shoot werewolves with silver bullets.
there you go.
No,
The Lone
now,
Ranger-
silver affects vampires also.
Oh, true. If you use a crucifix that's been melted down, yeah. The silver crucifix specifically.
I just run away from both.
It works for me.
Yeah. Either or. And don't ask how I know that. Don't want to talk about it.
I've caught a few little sections of Game of Thrones, and I'm out.
Y'all remember the Lone Ranger used silver bullets?
Yep.
Before
Yes, I actually do know that. My father was big into the Lone Ranger. That's how someone as young as me actually knows that.
There you go. And this
I used to watch out with my grandpa.
Yeah. And
I can
who was his
remember black and white TV.
Yep. If you had a 13-inch, boy, you were something then.
Oh, you were downtown.
Believe it or not, my grandfather, all the way up until like 1990, had a black and white TV, and it actually still worked.
You know, when I was a kid, I had one of those, and I had cable ran to the house, but I didn't have a converter box. So I spliced the wire and connected it to the antenna connection on the back of the TV, and actually got free cable.
Yeah, it'll work.
Wow.
The cable police will come after you for that.
Yeah, they frown on that.
Well, that was back in the day when they really didn't monitor that, so it was all good.
It's kind of like the mattress tag police.
Hey, they're no joke.
We used to rip them off in the store.
Oh, man.
Leave them on the cash desk on the way out.
That's up to 10 years.
Well, statute of limitations is involved on that one.
I believe it would be.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm taking off. It's good talking to y'all.
All right, so
You have a good one, man.
have a good
Later.
Be good.
Always.
Take it easy.
Man, I thought he would never leave.
Damn, makes me not want to sign off now.
I know.
Yeah, we can talk about you now that we know you're from Texas like me.
Oh, you from Texas too? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I live about halfway between Fort Worth and Austin.
I wonder if that means
Sweet.
Sullivan will be in.
Somewhere around the Waco area?
Yeah, pretty close to Waco. Yeah.
Oh, shit, it got quiet.
Yeah, sorry, I'm looking at a new book I bought.
Where's the best place?
Colonial and Early American Lighting. Getting ideas for when I go to cast stuff.
Where's the best place to buy Perth mint roosters?
Hi-ho Silver's in the house.
How you doing?
Hi-ho Silver! Away! Oh, wait, no, he's coming in.
Hey, hi.
Hey, guys.
Hi-ho.
How you doing, man?
Hi-ho, are you awake?
Yeah, I am. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm okay.
I like your doggy.
He's the best. His English not so good, but
I just seen a dog on the big screen. Whose is that? Oh, that Hi-Ho's. Never mind.
yep. That's
Like I said, I'm working on a delay here, guys.
Got any new stuff coming?
Nobody's talking. I just put this thing together here in the last week or two. This is an almost complete set of Canadian commemorative quarters from 1967 to date. I'm missing 2 of them and they're on order.
Wow.
They're not
Yeah,
silver.
that is
There's
kind of impressive.
one silver coin in there, but I mean, the Royal Canadian Mint puts out a lot of coins.
Is it just my video deal here that I can't see anything that anybody shows?
96 quarters.
I'm seeing everything.
Really? Everything looks all blurry to me.
Put your glasses on.
I don't have any.
You might sign off and sign right back on.
Yeah, work.
Sometimes that helps.
Fractional, are you with us?
Yeah. How's it going?
Good.
Yeah, there you go. Your microphone is crystal clear now.
Oh, that's good. It's quite funny. This week in the UK, they launched the new plastic notes. So we've got like plastic £5 notes now.
Oh yeah, I've seen the production of those, man. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, they're like the Australian. They've been doing them in Scotland for a few years, but now they're doing them south of the border as well.
I'm sure they'll be doing it here in America soon.
Well, I hear that it's easier to clean the plastic bills than it is the cotton bills that we use. Well, you know what I mean.
No. Money laundering's illegal, sir.
I got that one.
They're supposed to last about 2.5 times as longer than the like cotton blend notes.
Yeah, but no.
They last longer than what the money is actually worth.
Yeah, I meant literally that cleaning the bills, the plastic bills, is easier than the American currency. You know.
Yeah, I mean I've had one so far in my change, and it's pretty cool. So just because it's new and interesting, but it's got Winston Churchill on it.
Oh well, there you go. Gotta love Winston.
So have y'all heard about Obama giving our internet to the UN? Control of our internet to the UN?
I hate Obama, so yeah.
I'm just saying, giving control of our internet to the UN, man, I tell you what, we're fixing to start getting censored like a sumbitch, I think.
Yep.
So somebody actually owns the internet?
Well, yeah, America actually had control over it. I can't remember the name of it, but there was a company that was in America that actually maintained the internet security and stability and shit like that. But yeah, Obama signed all that over to the UN.
Oh, that sounds like
stupid
might
as hell.
not be good for America.
No.
That sounds stupid as hell, and I'll say it out loud and proud.
When is he going to sign over our Navy to the UN?
He probably already has. He just hasn't
That's what I
said
was
it.
about to say.
Didn't they do that last week?
Oh,
No, NATO's had it for years. We just didn't tell you.
Well, every time there's some big news story, a riot or something like that, he breaks out his pen.
Oh.
So fractional, what is that coin you have on your avatar?
It's an Isle of Man sovereign.
A who? Isle of Man?
So the Isle of Man's a little island between England and Ireland, and it's got its own mint, the Pobjoy mint, and since the 70s they were allowed to, or 60s maybe, they were allowed to make their own sovereigns.
They make some really nice pennies.
Yeah, they make some pretty cool commemoratives and stuff. It's just the on the back of a sovereign you get it's an Isle of Man sovereign.
Who? Isle of Man?
Oh, somebody's echoing.
So on the
wasn't me.
Their sovereigns, it's a Norse warrior instead of Georgian the dragon.
Yep. That's a nice looking coin.
Well, it's like your crown on your avatar.
Yeah. Going the other way.
Yeah, it's funny watching it go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth on my screen right now. I'm really amused by that. I was just trying to keep them
talking
laughing.
to each other.
I know, that's what was making me laugh.
Yeah, well, St. George is just trying to get over to see Silver Dragon and kill his avatar.
He's riding the wrong way.
Coming to slay me.
Can you imagine him down the pub, St. George? He's down the pub with his mates, and they're all like, "Hi, George. Killed any dragons lately?" He must have been the hardest man in that pub if no one ever told him.
I would think.
Is it bad I have alcohol within arm's reach?
No.
Nah.
I'm on my second rum and coke.
Yeah, I was wondering if everybody else was hammered and I'm just late to the party.
Cheers.
I haven't drank in 2 days. I think there's something wrong with me.
I haven't drank in 10 years. No, I can't say that. I can't say that. I do have a drink every now and then with my brother.
I just take little nips for the simple fact that I don't need to be getting drunk. I apparently have a very low tolerance to alcohol.
You just need to drink more.
Yeah. Probably.
Cheap date.
Very much so. Very, very much so. I'm probably already drunk and I don't even know it.
Well, you're talking fine, so.
Oh, but I get drunk so easily. I'm totally kidding, by the way.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, exactly.
Don't everybody talk at once.
What's new, Hi-Ho?
Well, not much. I'm supposed to rain today.
Yeah. Silver Siren wants to know, what's your biggest regrets? Basically, you bought something and then immediately went, why the hell did I buy that? Not in those words, but that's how I'm going to phrase the question. So.
No, I don't think I've had that regret.
Yeah, me either.
No, me neither.
I already said mine. I said that I bought this 1 ounce copper bar that I was like, I paid like $10 for it. And I'm like, why the hell did I buy this?
No, I could say, yeah, mine was a 1/10 ounce maple leaf. Gold.
I'll take it.
It's gone.
My EPO.
He also wants to know why you regretted it.
It didn't look like silver.
Mine was, as I touched the copper, it started to tarnish and look like complete and absolute shit.
We said precious metals.
Yeah.
Yeah, copper tones up badly real quick.
Yeah.
Unless you put it in airtight, then it stays pretty nice.
It's character.
A lot of character.
Well, mine turned a brownish color, so just saying, reading the chat Silver Siren's got over there.
It's brownish character.
Yeah, it's not that I hate it. It's just, it was like my first thing that I bought that was an actual bar. And, I thought, ooh, I'll start my stack with this. And then it turns into a complete piece of crap by touching it because you're a kid at that point. I was literally like 15 at the time,
Sounds like you hate it.
Okay, yeah, I absolutely hate that bar. But
there we go. Okay.
Does anybody clean coins?
Only thing I've cleaned is underwater and barely. Very, very minor cleaning.
Will anybody admit to cleaning a coin?
Hell yeah, I cleaned
just
all
did.
kinds of coins.
There you go. Thanks, Zeke. You and me both, brother.
I got all kinds of nice comments on the video after another YouTuber posted a video of cleaning coins. Not to mention any names away silver.
The mercury I showed you that looks like crap. Yeah, that I found in circulation. I cleaned that under the faucet because it was so badly coated in crap you couldn't see any of the details anyways. So
I literally bought two tubes of each of Canadian quarters, Canadian dimes, and Canadian halves. And I cleaned 1 tube of each and left the other tubes original. And I can't remember who it was, but somebody basically accused me of being a communist.
Yeah.
What?
Why?
But I thought it was hilarious because I'm like, who cares? They're my coins.
Yeah, you bought them. It's your money.
They literally, I can't remember who it was, and it was a while ago, but they were like, I make thousands of dollars a month going through coins looking for key dates, and you basically just ruined, all of those. And I go, well, don't freaking buy them from me then. You're safe, buddy. I mean,
It's not going to affect his stack.
no. Feel free to chime in anytime, hi-ho.
Well,
Hey, Zeke, you
I think
remember
that's-
that one?
that same guy or several guys, there's some real militant anti-cleaning of junk people. Like, you know, because I cleaned some of mine, yours is worth more. Leave me alone. You're welcome.
Truth.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna
That's
say
awesome.
truth to that.
You know, I find it kind of funny because I can sell my clean stuff for more than I can sell my unclean stuff. So some people like it, you know, and they're willing to pay. If you do it right, I do it, you know, and burnish it all up and they look proof-like. And I don't care because I bought junk for junk.
Exactly. That
Who's
was my
showing a
point.
coin down there at the bottom?
Zeke, you recognize that?
Mike.
Where?
Take a look, Zeke.
I'm looking at the screen.
What is
You have to
that?
you have to talk to get it to show up on the screen.
Okay.
Constitution.
This is the
Oh,
peso I bought
yeah.
off of Zeke.
Yeah, that's the peso.
Yeah, 1 peso from
You
the
should-
Philippines.
You should clean the shit out of that.
It was as black as my shirt when I bought it.
Oh, nicely done.
Yeah, that's what my mercury dime looked like. It was just black as heck.
And there's no scrubbing involved, just a little bit of tin foil, some baking soda.
I usually just grab the clearest, the nearest thing of Scotch Brite.
A little bit of Tarnex, you know.
Yeah, and then I hit it with some carnauba wax.
Oh, come on. You just got to coat it in WD-40. It solves everything.
Yeah, that loosens all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
I wonder if Goo Gone would work on that.
Are you serious about the WD-40?
No.
Okay. I'm not
Duct tape. Use duct tape. Duct tape fixes everything.
Yeah.
My dry British sense of humour. But next week, when you all make videos having cleaned coins with it and hate me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Suddenly it's antiqued again.
Oh, the word's out. The word's out. I'm gonna try it now that you said that.
You know what? I'd just like to see the coins the way they were made, not the way they looked after 100 and some years sitting in dirt in everybody's pocket. I like to see the way they were made, and they were shiny.
Right.
Go outside. You gotta go outside. Come on.
Hey,
Come
that's
on, don't
kind
get
of my
first class
thing
out.
about the collectors losing their shit over cleaning a coin. You know, the coin is still worth at least bullion value. So,
and you know what? It's my coin.
Yeah, that too.
You know,
Nobody gets pissed at me for washing my car.
Exactly.
Although it's probably not the same.
Nah. Okay, moving on.
Yeah, I increased my cast iron stack the other day.
Your what stack?
My cast iron. I bought 4 pieces again.
A pot and
Got
pan?
myself a skillet. So if zombies invade my house, I've got a very good bat.
Hey, Silverhair, give that can a shake.
Pardon?
Yay!
There's the WD-40.
Funny thing is, I've actually got a bottle of that right over here. I'm not kidding. I actually have a bottle of that right over here.
Is this going to turn into like a support group for people who puff WD-40?
See if it'll work on this penny.
Or I did in there, right?
I did have like a funny thought the other day though. I was like watching, I think it was Losing Louis. You know, he's picked up one of those
That's electronic.
commemorative hearts.
That's not the
Like,
same thing.
Yeah.
You know, the US Mint's just done them, the Mercury dime and the Standing Liberty quarter in gold. And everybody's like up in arms. They had the household limit, and there's so many Mercury dimes that have been sent back, or people's cards didn't clear, and they've got loads left. And they've got loads of the quarters left as well. And everybody's like, "Oh, they've done it wrong. They're going to have to melt them down. Oh, this is terrible." And you look back at it and you think, "Yeah, but haven't they done that with every other commemorative ever issued by the Mint? Go back to like the Columbus ones and all of them, like they were immediately like melted down after they were issued. So it's just like repeating history again and again and again."
You got that right.
I'm not saying I wouldn't mind one, you know.
Yeah, I'd take one. I wouldn't say no. Silver-haired stacker, why you mute me?
I think my mic is just about had it.
No, yours was working good. It was Silver-haired stacker was a lot of noise coming through. What?
It's because he's playing with the WD-40.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
He's back.
When I used to work in pubs, we used to go into the toilets and spray it on the top of the you know, the hand towel dispenser.
Oh yeah.
Spray it on the top of there and spray it on the top of the system. Well, it stopped people doing naughty things off the top of the system. You know, pour all the powder out, and then it just gets stuck to the top.
Shadow's got his.
Right, who else has got a can of WD-40?
I sprayed it on that coin and it didn't clean it a lick, but it sure did make it slick. Shadow,
What's
you're
that on the
muted.
top of yours? It's like a really weird, like, adapter.
Cooler and you. LOL, Shadow, you are muted.
I'm not muted. I just, for some reason, muted me for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I think it's because I was talking like this, and it didn't like it. Anyways, I'm like, okay, I'm going to go over here and find it. And I couldn't find it. And then it's like, okay, it's not over here. I'm like, mining certificate, priceless artifact. And I came back over thinking everybody could hear me say that. And I'm like, I couldn't find it. And then I do one of these. I look right over here, boom, right in front of me. It's like, oh, come on, really?
What is Siren wants to know what WD stands for?
Water dissipation.
No, I think it's like, you know that what would Jesus do? This is just what do. Sorry.
Well, the 40 in that is, that's how many attempts it took to get the formula right to make it work. That's how that came about.
And do you know what one of the main ingredients is that expels the moisture?
No.
Fish oil.
Fish oil. Well, that makes
Why
sense.
did Mr. Zeke leave?
Why would fish need water displacement?
So they can swim.
That's a good question.
That just sounds wrong.
Oh, yeah.
That would be a fish out of water.
Silver Vessel, where you at? He's gone. He's just sitting there.
You think it's the Mary Celeste?
I think Mr. Zeke said something about going back to the post office, or he's going down to the silver bench or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
probably.
he had to go back to the post office because he forgot to stop.
That's right.
Yeah. Here soon enough, I gotta go do a YouTube video. I know this isn't precious metals related, but I picked up a new box of Kaladesh. I'm going to open it on camera and upload it to the Ghost Quarter. Why? Because I can.
A box of what?
It's a set for Magic the Gathering.
I'm still lost.
Games.
Yeah, it's a card game.
Oh, it's a game. Oh,
Yeah, it's a game. It's
Gamers
a thing I make money on. Let's put it that way.
Gamers are an interesting bunch.
They also like to spend money, and I make money on that.
I do too. Anytime I sold a video game on eBay last month for $40 that I got at a rummage sale for $1.
That's a good profit.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother, he's a big gamer. He had a game that he liked to play when he was a kid, and it was a Chinese or Japanese game or something like that. And the only way he could get it was from China or Japan. Now, the region code wouldn't work on his PlayStation, so he actually went and bought a PlayStation from over there just so he could play the damn game.
Oh, jeez.
That's dedication.
Well, we want to talk gamers paying stupid amounts of money. The other day, I bought a collection for $120. This one card in that collection is worth $225.
Jesus.
Yeah, it gets a little stupid sometimes.
No, okay.
I made money.
They're asking $225. It's not worth $225.
No.
It's worth whatever someone pays.
$225 through my connections.
Yeah.
I have connections. I've been doing this long enough. I have the money.
Yeah, there's a gamer kid in town who developed a profile on the game he was playing, and he sold his profile for like $1,200.
Yeah, that's a thing.
They do
back
that
in
now?
the days of Diablo 2.
Yeah, you develop
Oh my
a
God.
character, and then you can just transfer it to somebody else, and they pay you money. I don't understand how it works, but yeah.
Well, what happens is they do all the leveling up of the character, grinding and doing all the actual work, and then the person who buys the profile gets to screw around and do whatever in the game. Personally, not worth it in my opinion.
You know, I can remember when Commodore 64 computers came out and we bought one for the kids, and my wife spent 2 weeks making a guy jump over a chair. A stick figure.
Wow.
Like Pitfall.
Pitfall. Did we both just jump to Pitfall?
Yes, at the same time.
Nice. High five.
That's funny.
That's hilarious.
And she programmed it, like putting in zeros and ones.
Oh, old school.
Oh, big time, yeah.
DOS programming.
Yeah, took 2 weeks. And
Yeah, I
that
love buying video games at rummage sales and selling them for big profits. That's an awesome eBay score.
Yeah, I haven't got around to seeing that video. Somebody posted something about making, I think, what, $10,000 in silver from a garage sale or something.
Nice.
Oh, yes, that was Silver Picker.
Oh, that was Silver Picker? Okay, I still haven't watched the video. I've been meaning to. I just haven't got there yet.
Well, and he tells you during that he's probably paid $6,000, $7,000 to get that $10,000 worth of silver.
Still, that's a pretty hefty profit if you can get it
Yeah,
refined.
he said he was making 30% profit.
Yeah. I was gonna say, that's at least worth it, in my opinion.
Not our silver picker. She says there's 2 silver pickers. The 10K video is from the old silver picker with about 10,000 subs. Hi, Mercury Mark.
Hey guys, how you doing?
How you doing, Mark?
Good to see you guys.
Yeah, it's been a while.
What's the discussion?
Oh, we're talking about Silver Picker's video of $10,000 worth of silver.
From a
What he
garage
said.
sale.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah, I brought it up.
Thank you.
Pops, what's the question of the day?
The question of the day is, would you trade all of your silver for gold right this instant, and why?
Well, it depends on what you're trading it into.
No.
You know, I might actually do that.
I'd probably take you up on the offer right now. Yes.
I would probably not, because most of my collection is silver, and I'd actually be kind of ruining my diversity by doing that. I'm thinking I'm playing the long game, where keeping the silver might actually benefit me more.
Good answers.
That's just my logic on the matter.
Can I take all the gold and keep the silver as well?
No.
Plan.
That's just my thought. I would definitely take the gold and just buy more silver back.
Yeah.
You turn the silver back into gold. No, the gold back into silver.
Yeah, you could just go ahead and flip half your gold to buy back your silver. So hey, it's all right.
Yeah, but silver is a commodity. It's becoming scarcer and scarcer compared to gold. Gold just sits around, never goes anywhere.
Yes, nobody wants gold.
That's not quite true. I just recently this year bought a $5 gold Indian for 1,000 at 1,000 spot price. So, and it shot up by about 300. So that's not quite true, but pretty close.
That was a good point. Ho, thank you.
Yeah, I can't give it away, man.
I'm telling you, can't give away that gold.
I'm thinking personally in the next 90 days, silver's got more upside than gold, so I wouldn't trade yet.
Yeah. So when are you going to start pouring gold, Ho?
As soon as it's about 19.19 an ounce. Everybody, I always get asked, hey, you should pour some gold. And it's okay, so I pour some, and then what?
I don't know. It's like,
hang on to it.
You don't want to spill any accidentally.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and then that little bit of loss you do when you pour, man, that hurt in gold.
I may do some 1/10 ounce little buttons, but I'll cast those in a new furnace I got coming from Mr. Zeke in the mail.
Well, that'd be cool.
So
yeah, everybody,
maybe
I'm noticing everybody's either casting or forging suddenly. It's just something interesting.
It's fun. It's relaxing.
I've actually been thinking about doing it. I just thought it was interesting that, I haven't been here in a while, so I didn't know that everybody else was doing the exact same thing I was thinking about doing.
Well, it is expensive to get started. I'll tell you that, man. Yeah. I mainly do it for a hobby, so yeah, it's the wife not killing me was a blessing on that one.
I'm thinking about doing it to cast stuff from my Ghost Quarter arcade, as I've mentioned in every video since forever. So,
how much silver do you lose in a pour? Like, if you melt an ounce, how much of that do you lose in grams or?
A couple of hundred, 2 to 4 hundredths of an ounce.
Okay.
Yeah, at the moment.
So after a while,
it's not that bad, but.
Well, after a while, that could get significant.
Yes, it does. And like I said, whenever I pour, I always throw in just a little tad extra, so I lose right there.
It depends how you do it too. You're not going to lose as much in a graphite as you will in the clay crucible either.
Yeah, because I've been watching, and anybody that pours with those clay crucibles, they always look so dirty after. Like, that's the mark of blobs of silver,
That's what a nice, well-seasoned crucible looks like, so you don't use flux ever again once you're good to go.
Okay.
Gets all that, the flux in there turns into just the glass barrier, and you don't, you can scrape out the excess, and you're good to go for a long, long time.
So the graphite crucibles, do you have to season those also?
No.
Okay.
Some people do, but those are the people that end up chipping off borax when they pour. It doesn't, some of the people, they give that in the instructions and they include some borax, but no, you can, but it depends. I like my stuff to look good, and it's hard, man. If you got a little chip of glass you got to get off of there, it doesn't.
Yeah.
So rather polished. The graphite polishes off like it wasn't there.
Cool.
So am I?
Yeah, that flux is a bitch to get off sometimes, and still, to have it look good too.
Yep.
Am I a very, very bad person for never ever wanting to do a pour?
Yes.
Okay.
No hesitation.
I see all you guys doing it, and I admire it, and it's fun to watch your videos. But I'm like, I don't want to do that. That doesn't sound like fun to me.
Well, I would like to do it, just not with precious metals.
Try it with aluminum.
Thinking. Well, yeah, aluminum, titanium, so on and so forth.
Titanium is a precious metal.
That's debatable.
Definitely mercury. It almost pours itself.
Yeah.
Deal with the lead. Get you some lead and then chew on it afterwards.
Yeah.
I watched a video the other day with a guy, putting a lead bullet on top of a thing of mercury and watching the lead float on top of it. It was like really weird.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I read his obituary last week.
Yeah, he was mad as a hatter.
What could go wrong? Let's put this bullet in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, how is it possible to cast magnesium? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. With a big fireball?
Well, that's what I was thinking. I thought it would catch on fire.
You do it in a vacuum.
Oh, the oxygen's what sets it off?
Yep.
That would do it.
What is the silhouette problem game, Hi-Ho?
Well, you were talking about games, so I got out the Hi-Ho game.
There you go.
Yeah.
Kevin Groders found this and sent it to me.
Cool.
It's super cool. And it's actually really fun.
Is it like a Rorschach test?
It comes with several little pieces. And you turn them into lots of different shapes. Back in the day, people would mail in their little things to the newspaper, things they came up with. There's our little reindeer.
Oh,
I thought it was a bunny for a moment.
Well, shit, Hi-Ho, why don't you cast those in silver and
there you go.
make it personalized?
Yeah, there you go, Pops. 1932.
Yeah, you can do like the silver cards.
Was there some kind of subliminal message with that
It's
Dutch
super
girl?
actually hard. It's
You
tricky to
could do something like those with this. Do that in like a silver card form.
Yeah, everybody loves those silver cards.
I just wanted to bring it up for a moment.
Spanish dancer.
Honestly,
Yes. Oh,
does
you
anybody
like that?
even remember these were a thing?
Yeah, I've got
Like
one of
that
those.
Spanish dancer, huh, Pops? You like that one, don't you?
Yeah, I did. That and the Dutch girl.
Yeah.
Would it be prohibitively hard to make something like that, Hi-Ho?
I don't know. No, it would. You'd have to sell a bunch to recoup the costs of making the separate little molds, but no, that'd be easy.
Well, I need to be going, so you guys have a good one.
Take care, bud.
Take care, Shadow.
Bye.
It's been fun, but curiosity is killing me on what's in these. So I'm going to go find out and make a video. So you guys have a good one.
All right, bud.
Later.
1932, Pops.
Yeah,
Remember that?
I was about 10 years old.
Yeah.
Boy. 1932, you were 10 years old?
Something like that. I don't know. I've forgotten. I'm so old.
Oh, yeah.
But when you're older than Mike, you're old.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
I can make a Pitbull's logo. There.
Let's see.
There
you go.
Pretty good.
Hey, hi ho.
Yeah.
Hey, do you ever get into any panning, gold panning or anything like that in any of the rivers or lakes out by you?
I looked into it. My dad used to, actually my grandfather, they used to pan not too far from the bunker. And they would just get little dust, and as soon as they had enough, they'd take their wives dancing. But I looked into it. There are no claims that I would want to mess with. Most of the claims in that area are dry, and you got to do a bunch of digging, and you don't get much. But I've messed around with it just kind of illegally on public land there just to see, but never found anything that sparkled.
Can't you do it on your own property?
No. Nope.
That sucks.
That river, actually, I could get down to some rubble about now. It's too deep right there. Plus, with the salmon laws, it's not really good to get out there and disturb the bottom of the riverbed. But down maybe 5 miles down from there, guys still do it, but all the claims are taken, so I gave up. I looked into that a couple of years ago when I first started doing stacking stuff.
Yeah, I was just curious because when was it? I think it was about a month ago. I was where was I? Just outside the Wenatchee area, and we were driving back to Seattle and along one of the rivers, and I glanced down and I saw a guy down there with a sluice, and he was down there. So I slowed down. So I don't know what river it was, but
that's the Wenatchee River there. Probably you were by Shaston and Dryden.
Oh, okay.
On the Wenatchee side of Leavenworth, probably.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right, location-wise, where I was when I was coming back.
That's exactly where my grandpa used to pan.
Okay.
Yep, you can still do it as long as it's yours.
True.
Crap. People actually do better out here doing things, looking for garnets and other little things you can chip out of rocks.
Some of the gemstones out there?
Yeah, fun too. Go over the mountains toward Ellensburg and you find just gorgeous agates.
Oh, wow.
World famous.
Hey, Siren. Was she muted?
I think she left.
Yeah, she got bored.
Yeah, she's not responding to the thing. She might have stepped away. Maybe she fell asleep.
Vessel wanted another invite.
And Pops is muted too.
No, I'm not.
No? Okay.
He muted himself. He didn't even need Siren.
No, you can do that.
Yes.
Are you on your phone, Dragon?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you can't see the side chat?
No.
Okay. Next time you got to get on your computer, tablet, or something so you can see the side chat.
I will do that. I have another computer that I haven't used. Actually, it's just kind of been sitting there. I don't even know if it would work. It does have a camera, though. Last time I tried to use it to edit a video, it kept saying I need Flash Player, and it's like, well, whatever. So I just don't use it.
Right. You don't have to use your camera. You can just chat without it.
Right.
That's a stack of silver there, hi-ho.
That's nice.
Some good-looking stuff.
That's the last of the Phase 4 stuff.
Phase 4.
Yep.
Becoming like like Star Wars episodes.
Is that inventory, I hope?
No, I don't really have inventory except, well, it's what I haven't listed yet.
Okay.
So part of phase 5, I'm going to start standardizing a few things and start an inventory. But, you know, it's tough. I like to do the flash sales. I don't have to tie up, you know, $3,000 in inventory. I just make it and sell it. So
yeah,
I kind of need to gauge if people are going to want some of these for Halloween. This is the coolest skull I've ever seen. This is the one I made with the cooking spray. And I don't know if I can get it, but that eyeball there that was caused by a little bursting bubble, super awesome.
Yeah, I remember watching you pour that one.
That eyeball came out amazing. And I like this mold. All the eyeballs, they always come out different each time.
Yeah. Yeah, you get different air pockets every time. I got the smaller one. Luckily, my teeth haven't broken yet. So.
Yep. It's just a mold that didn't scale up well. But I like them. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks like Terminator.
Yeah.
That's what Siren just said. Cyborg like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a little 3/4 ounce Terminator mold where it has half of his face regular and that other half is cyborg.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I've seen that one. I'm finally almost done with this one. I'll finish it tonight.
Oh, that polished one. Yeah, that's a little beauty.
Gleaming.
Wow.
Yep, the thing that's kept me from doing it is right there.
Yeah, I see that.
That's what's left of the center dimple at the end of the cooling process. And I couldn't quite get it out, and I can't take any more off. So that's gonna have to be the evidence of the hand pour, but that's what I've been trying to get rid of.
Man, I bet you lost a lot of silver sanding that sucker.
About 500s, maybe 600s. So not as much in the first couple, because I started at 400 strength sandpaper and went all the way up to 7,000.
Damn.
Yeah. So I started getting nervous in the early sandings because it was coming off of there. But once you get to the higher grade or the higher grit stuff, it doesn't take hardly anything off.
Right.
But to get rid of that little spot, I'd have to go back down to about 600 and get rid of that. So then I'd be taking more, and I want it to weigh just 5 ounces. So, but we're gonna call that one done.
Polish all that.
Huh?
How long did it take to polish all that?
Well, I did it all by hand, so I just hand rub it. It's hours and hours, maybe 15, 20 hours.
That's some serious wear and tear on your elbow.
It kind of does. It really cramps up my fingers, so I can only do it about 15 minutes at a time. But I kind of like creating something that you're proud of and you know that you had to work to do, you know? So I like doing these every once in a while.
Definitely looks good.
That is a beautiful bar.
Yes, it is.
I'm sitting on some stuff to melt, but Mr. Zeke got a tabletop furnace that he wasn't able to use, so I bought it for him.
What happened to that cream?
You better go get that cream.
Yep.
That's right.
That wasn't for you, huh, Silver? You got a little Spanish dancer coming in wanting the cream, brother.
Spanish dancer.
For those who think I just made a racist joke, it's just I was referring to the game piece that he liked. For those out there that watch this later and want to burn my house down. Shut up, get a life.
Build a wall, see?
Well, gentlemen, I'm going to have to leave you. I'm so hungry. My ass thinks my throat's been cut. So have a great day.
I've never heard.
Oh, hell, that was good.
That's a joke I haven't heard before. That's pretty good.
Damn, everybody's muted. What's going on?
There's a party at Silverhair's.
What is he looking at? What does he have, the Terminator up on that thing?
It sure looks like it.
Maybe. I
Kinda
hope so. Yep, there it is. All right, Silverhair. Nice.
Does that look like that? Like you're poor?
No, mine's only half cyborg. The right side of his face is cyborg, and the other side is just regular skin looking. But that right there is cool as hell.
Yeah.
Let me bring up another one. Hang on.
That's a log burner. Hey, Silverhair, what's a log burner?
Heck, I don't know.
Huh.
We were looking at cyborg silver, so I thought, let me just bring some up here and look at them.
Aren't they making like a Terminator 2 rendition or something like that? Like the remastering or a new movie or something like that for the Terminator?
Oh, they got to keep that series going. It was too good.
I like the last one, but nobody else seemed to.
I thought it was pretty good.
I thought it was funny as hell.
I like them all.
Yeah, talk with that guy that Stardust Silver that does those Terminator rounds. He does pretty good with those.
Yeah, I haven't picked one of those up. I've thought about it, but just haven't done it.
You know, they're pretty costly, but he did put a lot of work into them. I mean, when you hear him give the spiel, it sounds good. Because like he was telling me that he had the rounds made out of a proof blank, the planchette, and it's like the only, I guess Sunshine Mint is the only one capable of making a true proof, and he bought that one from him. And the design was actually made by Heidi Wasweet. She did the design for the coin.
Nice.
So he put some money. He put some money into putting it together. That's for sure.
So Pitbull.
Yeah.
Kind of take a glance at a couple of these things.
I've been glancing.
What do you think are the properties in a piece of silver that translate best to gilding?
Properties? Shiny.
So a textured piece like this hexagon?
No problem.
Or
wait, I got another cyborg.
Or something like this.
It pretty much goes like the rule of thumb goes, the finish you start with is the finish you end with. So ridges and all that kind of stuff doesn't matter at all. That's not going to be an issue. But the just how well the metal is, like if it's real polished like that, it'll come out a real shiny, gold. If it's a dull silver, it'll come out like a dull gold,
Maybe I should send this hand. No, I'll maybe do another one. I want to keep this as is. So this would look really cool then, gilded.
Yeah, it'd be gleaming. The shinier the better. Is usually more people want to see that shiny gold, not no dull looking gold.
But a texture like this would translate well too, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, there's no problem. It doesn't matter if it's textured or whatnot. It's easy to do still.
Cool. Awesome.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So you spend hours polishing that silver, and then when somebody buys it from you and they deliberately let it tone, does that bother you?
I kind of don't give a crap. Whatever. I make it and I like it. If someone else is happy to have something I made, that makes me really happy in return.
Right.
So whatever they want to do, I don't care. Sell it on eBay, whatever. People have been selling it on eBay lately. It's just getting like $35 an ounce for stuff.
Wow.
Damn.
I need to start.
Yeah,
selling
I
it
can't
on
be too
eBay.
mad at them.
Not so new.
Yeah, I don't think of it like it's a gift or something.
Hi, bud.
It's just a product.
Yeah, if they knew what you were doing with their money, I mean, geez, they'd be really mad.
So the intelligence level of the panel just went down a little bit.
Uh-oh, did Salivate get here?
No, not so new did, yeah.
I saw him out there in the chat. Hi, bud.
Hey, hi-ho. I'm not
Sorry,
talking
no.
to you, Pops.
Okay, that's fine.
It's for being mean to me.
A lot of people don't. Come on now, you've given it some.
Me?
Yes,
No.
you've given it. Is that? Hi-ho, is that a rooster in that on that one piece I'm looking at there?
No, I'd love to have a rooster. What, this one? Which one?
No,
This one?
the square. Yeah, what is that?
That is the famous Wolf Eagle bar.
A what eagle?
I think it's banned in Texas. But
No.
they'll
Wolf
let
eagle.
wolves down there.
We have golden eagles, but we don't have wolf eagles.
Yep, I like it. These deep. This is super high relief.
Cool.
So the only reason I do this is because I get off on trying to make pour lines, so that it makes it easy to make different kind of shapes with those deep cavities on some of these things. Yep, Eagle Wolf bar.
Very cool.
Someday, this will be made into sunshine minting 1 ounce rounds by somebody. The circle of life.
I have one of those. Did I get it from you, Hi-Ho?
Which one?
The Eagle Wolf Bar.
I'm
looking. I'll tell you in a minute.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only one else that did it is Mr. Zeke made a couple of them.
I got your 3D face. Did I get that? Yeah, I got the Eagle Wolf from you.
Yep, I don't know. I think Zeke either remelted them. He's not doing that one. He and I occasionally, we've become good friends. We have to kind of coordinate on molds sometimes.
Yeah, that must be kind of hard, like when you see like molds come out and pretty much I was looking, you guys all pretty much shop at the same place, It must get a little difficult sometimes, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I don't really do the molds, so I don't worry about it, but it's fun on occasion.
So what's the rule of thumb? Whoever gets it first, it's theirs?
Yeah, we both got one in 2 weeks ago, and I was taunting him the night before on the phone, and he didn't tell me he already had his. So I was taunting him on the chat here that I was going to be releasing a video quick before Mr. Zeke got his up. Well, he left the chat, went and poured one. So I'm not making that one.
Is that the lion?
No, but that was a great mold for him. It was one that actually didn't come out all that great. It kind of had a snake and a skull face looking thing on it.
Oh, I see that one. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't I just want simple shapes that are just non-defined, and then I'll do whatever I can do to make them look cool. It's neat. I like this front stuff, but whoever made that, that's the artist.
Yeah, I love that bar.
But when I do this, anybody can make a square, but that's obviously a hi-ho square. So then I'm the artist. So that's kind of why I just do basic shapes mostly.
Hey, look, I got my chickens.
Take a round and turn it into a hi-ho round.
Rooster.
I got my chickens.
Oh, the proofs.
Yep.
Nice.
They've come home to roost, have they?
They just opened the box.
Beautiful. That design's starting to grow on me, I have to say.
I like it.
Roosters are everywhere lately.
Yeah.
Well, you know, they've only made 1,000 of the proof sets, so get them while they're hot.
That's a little better looking than the United Kingdom rooster.
Oh my God, yes. Everybody thinks they got to get in the act. Yeesh.
Well, let's follow the leader on all these things. One thing comes out, and then 5 people copy them, and then the next thing comes out, and everybody copies that. It's crazy.
I kind of like the British horse, but the UK horse, but that.
The British whores.
That's a little personal, man.
Yeah, those two.
Oh, the ones without any teeth. Yeah.
Got to go downtown for those ones.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Mute time, Siren says.
There he goes. Is that the first time? Is that only the first time today?
No.
No. Second time already today.
How come I'm the only one who gets muted? Hi-ho was being rude a minute ago.
She likes I-ho.
We share photos back and forth.
That sounds sexy.
Okay.
Tomorrow, hi-ho for that sale?
Oh, you caught the hint, huh?
You caught the hint.
I'm going to do a couple of different batches, but yeah, there'll be some things tomorrow. Like, I haven't poured any of these for a while. Let's see what you guys think. So, this is the small bar, and because of the size of my stamp, I can't really stamp both on the back that well. So these are going to be front stamped. And part of what the next phase for me is I need to standardize some things. So do you like the vertical or the horizontal?
Horizontal.
Yeah.
I like them both.
I was thinking maybe I would do vertical stamp. See, some people like front stamp, so I got to make some front stamp, some back stamp. Maybe I'll do some of each, but
yeah, just mix it up.
With the new website, I'm going to get some professional photos done of some prototype looking things, and then I can start building small inventories. So what do you think? This or this?
Like them both. Like them both.
I do too. I guess I'll.
I gotta say, there's not really one more than the other that I like. They are both nice, regardless of the different way you do it.
Maybe
I would I'll take up one of each.
Well, I happen to have 2 available.
PayPal account is.
Maybe I will do what I did with these. I let the pour lines decide which way the logo had to go. In order to get this nice, clean B, it's hard if there's too much of a cavity in the center. So that's why I did that one this way. But this has nice wide pour lines, so I could get the whole thing into the cavity. So I did it that way. I'll just let the lines tell me what they want.
Are those 10 ounces to the left, I have? To the left of those hexagons?
These?
Yeah.
These are the bunker bar. I love making them this way. They look like those old vintage chunks.
Yeah, I like
this.
that.
This goes anywhere up to about 9 ounces.
Okay. Those are nice.
Yeah, I like this. Back when spot was 14, it was easier to sell an 8-ounce bunker bar.
Getting a little bit tougher out there in the world.
No, I just had to shrink a couple of things. I used to sell a lot of these big, chunky things.
They're nice, man. I like those a lot.
Yeah, I do too. That's how I would like all of those to be. I'm going to actually try casting into this mold and see what that does too.
Hop on tomorrow. They'll be for sale.
They will be there. 7.7. I got guys that want me to contact them when I have 7.7. Isn't that weird? The number collectors. Some guys are into those numbers. Consecutive numbers, low numbers, anagram numbers. Weird.
Let me know when you want to get some gold teeth on that skull.
I would actually. My sister pours, or not pours, but she melts glass into beads for her artwork. I think it would be really cool to somehow figure out how to put glass eyes in this thing or something. But yeah, he needs a grill, man. Maybe a bandana or a sideways baseball hat or something.
There you go.
Just a ruby for the eye. Make
What's
it
that?
really like the Terminator. Just have one of the eyes as a ruby.
Yeah, or just put a little teeny red right down in the base of that cavity. That'd be hilarious. Nice. I'm not sure how I would attach it, though. That's what I'm waiting for. Figure out how I could securely get a glass bead attached to a piece of silver.
Glue.
Yeah, glue.
Yeah, there's a lot of kinds of glue.
Oh, I got the stuff. Let me go find it.
Oh, yeah? Nice.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, put a drop of construction adhesive in there. It won't come loose.
I know Gamma had a hell of a time trying to figure out how to do it.
Yep, that's when I stopped thinking I would do it. So I was waiting to see until she figured it out.
Could you melt the glass? Could you rough up the eye with some 80 grit sandpaper to give it some teeth and then melt the red glass into the eye?
Perhaps. Maybe that's what I'll do. She's got really fine, precise torches. And she could direct heat right where she wants it and use some of her glass rods to drop a dot in there. That might work. But it's got to hold. So I don't know if the glass would hold without any adhesive, though.
Well, like I said, if you actually put some grooves into it, maybe even take a Dremel and cut some grooves into it to melt the glass in, the glass will flow into the groove and hold it.
Yeah? Well, maybe we'll try that.
What has a higher melt temperature, glass or silver?
Glass.
Glass, by far. Silver's got a really low melting. That's one of the reasons it's so good to work with.
Here it is, hi-ho.
E6000. What's the brand?
I've,
Can't quite.
doesn't really say. It just says E6000.
All right.
But that's the stuff, though. That's the stuff.
Is that clear, Pit?
Yeah, it comes out clear.
That might work.
You just need a dot. It even says metal, all that stuff on there. Metal, wood, glass, everything. This stuff is so strong, like ridiculous strong.
Cool, man. Thanks. Don't mix that up with the cream, silver hair.
That'd be a healthy explanation of the doctor's office.
Oh, y'all are horrible people.
Yeah.
I've been told.
If we didn't love you, we wouldn't pick on you. Cut it out. Poor Pops.
I think I'm going to quit this silver stacking community and start my own.
I hear Reddit's got a bunch of nice people on there.
There you
they
go.
do.
That was a joke. They're brutal.
Silver hair crap flipper. There you go, Siren. Thanks.
Now I wish I could see the side chat.
She's just saying my new website is going to be called the Silver Hair Crap Flipper. I think it's nap time.
You guys have depressed him to a nap.
Well, when you're old, you sleep a lot.
There you go.
Siren's kicking us off, boys and girls.
Yep.
Oh, she is? All right.
Yeah.
Time to go.
Well, it was fun, guys. We'll talk to you all next time.
All right, guys. Catch you later.
Later.
Take care.
Yeah. Bye now.
Bye now.
Bye.